Ooh. All right, people, we on a mission. We on a mission. So, as you can tell from the video, this is clearly going to be a harvest video. But I'm going to go in here on this Pippin's Honey Golden. And I really hadn't talked to y'all much more about this pepper. But, can y'all see all them pretty blooms? There go a pepper out there. These peppers be like a purplish green. And then they ripen to a red. They are a sweet pepper. They are not a hot pepper. So a lot of this stuff that I'm gonna be picking today, I'm picking, and mind you, let me mention this. The weather has changed. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I almost want to come outside naked. Almost. But, you know, that's not legal. So I can't be doing that. I can't be getting myself into trouble. But I'm going to pick these peppers. And these would get a little bigger. I'm going to go and pick some of them green. And I'm just going to chop them and freeze. Y'all don't be afraid if it's getting cooler. You think your season is nearing the end. Go ahead and pick your stuff and chop it and freeze it. Y'all not be if you're gonna be cooking and sauteing this stuff down, it's no need of you. You don't need no fresh peppers. These peppers can be frozen, chopped up and frozen. See, there's less prep work you got to do. You got to think when you be cooking, cause if you got to stand in there and chop up everything. This, that, and the fifth. It's too much work. You go there in your freezer and get that stuff out of a Ziploc bag. Now, if you're wondering what peppers these is, I'm picking off. These are the sweet tart peppers. I call them that because I grew these last year. These were supposed to be a Serrano, if I'm not mistaken. That's what the seed pack said. But when I grew them out, it indeed was not a Serrano. And I got them from a reputable seed thing, and so I thought. But these peppers are very prolific. The peppers don't get huge. The ones you see me picking are actually kind of small. I'm going to kind of try to show y'all the size that they usually get. They usually get about the size of a ping pong ball. These peppers, when they're green, they're more or less a sweet pepper. You let them get all the way red, or if they start blushing, they are spicy. But they have kind of a little bit of a sweet but tangy, fruity flavor to them. That's raw. Now, when you cook them, the spice doesn't completely go away, but it mellows out a lot. So if you don't like super hot peppers in your cooking, but you like a good, nice kind of smoky pepper flavor, these peppers are good peppers to have. Like I said, have no clue what the hell they are. Got the seeds. The seeds said Serranos. I planted them. Actually planted them for a neighbor because I don't eat Serranos. They're too damn hot for me. It seems to me the flavor is so, the heat is so, it'll take over your food. So I don't really grow them. I was going to grow those Serranos for a neighbor. I got some Mexican neighbors, and if y'all know anything about Mexicans, when they make their pico de gallo, some Mexicans, they don't use jalapeno. They use Serrano, and they use a lot of Serrano too. Some of them, if they like it real hot. But I have found that those Buena Mulatas over there, I took them some of them. They like them things. Baby, I can't eat them things. Them things, if I did anything with them peppers, let me tell you, them peppers gonna end up being pepper spray to ward off the bugs and ward off the bears and stuff. Like, literally, them doggone Buena Mulatas so hot. Ooh. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't grow them again, but I don't think I would grow them for consumption. Not for me. If people like hot stuff. And I gave them to somebody who they really like hot peppers. Baby, they told me them things had them on fire so long. They told me don't bring them. Don't bring them no more of them things. So them Buena Malantas. And y'all see, this is about average size. Like I said, they will get a little bigger than that, but that's about average size. And it is a lot of them. You're going to be picking. And I know some people, they don't like to do a lot of picking out of child. I don't care about all that. I want some peppers that's productive. I want one plant that's going to give me a whole lot. Granted, that's not one plant. That's 5 or 6. I'm going to go around. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to get these ahi dulces. The few that I see. I try to get these when they are at least turning. I haven't tasted them green. And this is what I'm going to do right quick is taste. Let me get one a little redder. This one. They will get a little deeper red than this. This is kind of orangish red. I'm going to taste it. I gave one to somebody. And, oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I like these. I'm dropped. I hadn't really tasted them raw. I gave one to somebody. And they told me that they really liked them. And I see why. Try to describe the flavor to you. So anybody that knows the word dulce or dolce in Italian, I think it's dulce in Spanish. I think. I'm not for sure. My Italian and my Spanish is not. I'm more of a French speaker, but we won't get on that. Dulce means sweet. Like dulce de leche. That little stuff on it. That sweetened condensed milk you get from the store. So dulce means sweet. Leche means milk. But anyway, these are a sweet pepper, more or less. They have when you let them get all the way red up by the seeds, it is a nice smoky flavor. I hesitate to even call it hot. They actually taste really good raw. So I could only imagine cooking with them. Now I don't. It's not a ton on here, y'all, because I picked a lot. But can y'all see they've gone back to flowering? We got that rain, and they've gone back to flowering. This pepper is very productive. I like that. That ahi dulce. I'm definitely growing that again. That's getting another grow. These are my roast con pollo peppers. There's some more. It's another one on here. I always overlook him. He over here somewhere. I got about 4 of them, but like I said, we got a real good rain and stuff, and now they have gotten tall enough. Y'all see where the buds? Okay, so and I'm still battling these leaf-footed bugs because they are alone. But you see the size. These are more sweet tart peppers over here, y'all. Okay, so y'all see all the peppers that I'm going in here after. I got a tomato in there with that too. I'm not gonna pick these ahi dulce just yet. I mean the arroz con pollo. I want to get some that's I want to pick them when they got some color, because I want to taste the full flavor. You can pick peppers anytime. They're edible at any time, but the full flavor, just like these just taste like sweet peppers, like a bell pepper when they're green like this. So if you don't like it spicy at all, just pick them green. And like I said, I know they're a little smaller, but I prefer production. You get bell peppers, let's be real, it depends. Regular ass bell peppers to me ain't that productive. The pepper get loaded down and they quit making. I think Jimmy Nardello's are more productive, in my opinion, if you want a bigger pepper. And these plants get absolutely huge. This is one in here with a tomato, and this pepper is 5 feet easy. And it's just peppers all over. The Criolla seller, for all those that bought seeds, This pepper does not, the plant itself does not get that tall. But it's very, very productive. And the more you go in here and get peppers off, look at there. It'll make again. Watch. This is probably my 4th major harvest on this. And let me say this with these. I sent some of these fresh to my homegirl, and she made she dried them and made some chili powder out of them. And she told me that chili powder was so good. Like I said, these kind of have a tropical taste. They kind of have a fruity tropical taste to them. They are hot. They're mildly hot when they're green. They're hot when they're red. I mean, they won't burn your gizzards out. They ain't Scotch bonnet hot, but they are hot. And they're very, very productive. You see how I'm steadily picking? I'm just keep coming back. And you see 2 or 3. I'm picking 2, 3, 4 at the time. Come here to me. That sucker want to fall. Just fall on to the ground, because I'm going to get you. You're not going to be missed. But these peppers, this is about big as they get. They get about 2 inches long. The smaller ones will be 1 inch. Your first harvest, you'll get the biggest peppers. The second go round look like, they get a little smaller. But you still have a mix of size of peppers down in here. I apologize if this video is blurry. The light this morning, it's early in the morning. The sun hasn't come up over the garden just yet. So I'm kind of picking in the shade a little bit. But I think I'm going to have a nice little assortment of peppers. You'll notice on Creola-Cella as well, the leaves don't get as big. The leaves don't get nearly as big on these. So like I said, it's a lot of things you can do with these peppers. Hold on, y'all. It's a lot of things you can do with these peppers. You can dehydrate with them. I chop them up and stuff and cook and stuff. Like if I'm browning off some meat for something, I tend to put pepper and onion. It don't matter what I'm browning. That's green. Let me leave you on. I ain't trying to get you. And this gives a nice smoke, spiciness. It's not too spicy though. These also mellow out when you cook them. They mellow out real nicely. So, and like I said, you're gonna get this pepper plant. And you see how I'm doing? Every handful is 5 or more. And y'all see how many handfuls I done did? I ain't through yet. Low key, my back getting kind of from stooping over. And so there are other videos about Creola-Cella on YouTube. Not a lot of them, and I just dropped one. I have to go down to the ground and see can I find that. Creola-Cella will overwinter. Any pepper will overwinter, but I've had the best luck with Creola-Cella. I've been able to overwinter it twice. Not 2 winters in a row, but I overwintered a pepper some years back. And then this one is overwintered as well. This is the exact same pepper from last year. If y'all remember that pepper. And that pepper really got shaded out by the Scotch bonnets. And still was making. And I want to point that out. Y'all look at this. See how tall this is? All this stuff around. This is the shortest thing. So these will do okay if you have taller peppers or other taller plants around them. They will still make, and they will still be productive. Ooh, it's a lot of oaks down here. Let me get this out of here. He's aching. Okay. Oh, here's another one. Let me get you. I ain't playing game. Here go this pepper I dropped. I see another one. And y'all, when these are green, they're so hard to see. I just wait till they're yellow. I don't even try to pick them green because you can't hardly see them. Like, I bet you if I lift, can y'all see some green ones there? But they so hard to see, I don't even fool with them when they're green. I just go in here. When I see that yellow, I just get them. I'm going to tell you what these do remind me of, though. They remind me of a bird pepper, like a yellow bird pepper. This is some more of the sweet tart peppers over here. These were overwintered plants. Those didn't do as well for me. I want to say this one, though. This big sweet tart is overwintered as well. So you can overwinter these peppers. I'm gonna do my best to overwinter the ají dulce and the arroz con pollo. I'm gonna do my best to overwinter those. I'm gonna come up here to the front and say this too. Some of these peppers, make sure they get tall enough. This pepper here, they want to put on no peppers until it got really tall enough. So a tip, if you're struggling with your peppers, especially if they are a pepper that has ají in the name, or a pepper that you know comes from Mesoamerica, which would be Middle America. That's where Panama, Belize, Mexico, all that stuff, all those countries in there, the Caribbean or South America, if you know that's where those peppers come from, please fertilize them early on so that they can get tall. They really won't start making until they get taller. I don't know exactly what this is. This was supposed to be shishito. I grew this last year. It's supposed to be shishito. It's not shishito. I bit into that mess and it was so hot it like took my head off. But when I tell you, when you cook with it, such a good tasting pepper. These are some two little fish peppers. Fish peppers will get bigger than this. Those were volunteers. Those were not seeds that I planted on purpose. So they're probably not seeds like the seeds that I collected for fish peppers. I collected seeds from bigger peppers that were about 4 inches. Hoping that, you know, once I pass those seeds on, you get a little bit bigger pepper. Now, how true that is, because I haven't even grown my own seeds. Those were volunteers. But back to this pepper. This was supposed to be shishito. See, it kind of looked like it want to be one when it's green, but they don't get no bigger. They stay this size. And raw, hot. I'm talking about a real sharp hotness. Hot. So that's kind of what you get with that. But I believe this pepper, whatever this is from South America as well, because they have to get real tall before it starts. You see all the it put on peppers down here, but it had to get pretty tall before it. But then once it does start flowering and stuff, you can't hardly get it to stop. This is a real productive pepper as well. But yeah, y'all, that's my pepper picking. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm gonna show y'all what I got. Show y'all all of what I got in here. I got a little, this bucket this is a gallon bucket. And it's about halfway full. So, all those different colors, all those different peppers. Some of them hot, some of them not. So, yeah, there you have it. I'll probably do another pepper harvest. I still got a lot of peppers really in here that I have not harvested. Is that a pepper or is that a tomato? I think I see a pepper I want to get right quick. It's so red and so pretty. Yeah, that's a pepper. Yep. That's a pepper there. This is one of those sweet tarts that that's about how big they get and how red they get. So I have to look up in here, y'all, because I have peppers and tomatoes up in here. There's another one. That's a smaller one. So you can see they will ripen at different sizes. But yeah, y'all. So that's my harvest. Until next time, see you guys later.